is watching Young, Famous, and African. Like, my people, what is happening? Everything is just crazy right now. Like, what is going on? Are these grown people? They're giving kids at this point. It's just crazy.
Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video, we want to talk about Young, Famous, and African. It's a show on Netflix. So if you've not watched it and you like drama, that's the show you should go watch, okay? And if you're watching it, come, let's talk about this. This show has got to the entire internet talking. Everybody's talking. Me, in fact, I had to watch the show. I gave my commentary on it, which I'm going to post on my other channel. Like very detailed, very long video. Anyway, but that will be on my other channel anyway. So yeah, let me know what you think about this season 3, because this is the season 3. If you haven't watched it or you've never heard of the show, this is the season 3 of the Young, Famous, and Africa. And this just comprises it of African stars all around the continent coming together and just showcasing themselves and all that. It has a lot of drama. So if you like drama, go watch it. Sometimes the drama can be very chaotic and all over the place, but follow it, okay? So this video, we're going to see people's reaction and people's thoughts on it, and a lot of the cast member, what they think about their story, the storyline, and they just react to the show generally. It's a reality show, okay? But yeah, before I go on, I want to say, wait, where is Ndile? Like, Ndile was not on the show. Like, guys, did you get, like, I just feel like, and even Kanye was just off and on, like, shows very little. But yeah, I miss both of them on the show. And they introduced a new cast in Edo, which, I don't know. There's really no story for her yet. But yeah. Anyway, guys, let's go check people's reaction to this show, and then we'll come back and talk more.
Unpopular opinion, I don't give a who gets mad. Swanky is mad annoying. Swanky, shut your ass up.
Okay.
Up, Swanky. Who died and made you president of Africa? Like, he cool. I like his style, but he's mad annoying. Y'all need to stop bullying my boy Luis before I come over there myself and handle y'all and give y'all all a nice American cuss out. Okay. Sorry. Give on a nice Jamaican cuss out. On a too disgusting. Left Louis alone for me come out and sort out on a bomber class sorrows, yeah?
Okay.
I don't know if you guys watch this, but I'm on episode 2. But for those who do, we're on episode 2. I am so sick and tired of Annie's manipulative, narcissistic ass. Like, oh my God. She's making me want to drag this little pixie cut off my head. That's the truth. She's gonna make me want to get a pixie cut for true. She's so manipulative. She's so narcissistic. Like, I've never seen someone so deluded. Like, what? Nah. Right now, if I was Nadia right now, brother, I would have probably dashed the drink at her head. Could have taken the milk. She needs to go focus on that man of hers. That's the truth. And that's the truth. Zari's a better woman than me.
Who is watching Young, Famous, and African? Like, my people, what is happening? Diamond is a manipulator. A1 manipulator. He's the augur of manipulating shit. And he giving a speech in Zara's wedding. The fight that bust out. Seven. Is her name Seven? What's the other guy's name? Okay. Everything is just crazy right now. Like, what is going on? Are these grown people? They're giving kids at this point. It's just crazy. And Diamond saying he could get the bus lady anytime he wants. It's like, you got it like that? With a snap of a finger, I could get her back? And I can't just speak. A girl is too stunned to speak. I just started. I'm still in the first episode, and it's just messy already. What is going on? No, really, I have to go find this man's name. Give me a second. I don't even need his name, but like, yeah, I need to go watch the show. The show is on Netflix right now. They have the first season, second season, third season just came out. If you're bored, you need something to entertain you, go watch Young, African, and Famous. You're gonna thank me later, okay?
I tell you, yeah.
Can I say this? Where is Ndile? Now, I don't care about his baby mama collection, but this guy had a way to hold the group together. Now that he's gone, we got naked? Naked? You guys, he ain't it. Can you believe this man running around confidently, telling everybody he knows, including his girlfriend of 5 years, you guys, 5 years, that if she expects marriage from him,
She could dream on. Like, who remembers this fake proposal last season? What a move, right? And you know what? She entertained that humiliation ritual. Yeah. So my question is, do we actually feel sorry for her? Now Zari, the star of the show, and we could tussle in the comment section about that, but she is bringing it with her baby daddy drama, her unmatched sass. Even the newbies, or should I say plus ones, are getting worked up about her and trying to bring her down. Jealousy much? But Zari, friend, if you have nothing to hide, then just show the text. I don't see the problem about that. Prove that Diamond is a liar. Now, Annie. My patience with her is on thin ice. I don't know why people give her the time of day. Her whole entire storyline revolves around a voice note that is real as a unicorn. It doesn't exist. Like, instead of mending her relationship with Swanky, she's out here threatening him to never come back to Lagos. Like, who does that? I'm going to say this. It's unfortunate that she had a miscarriage, but to go around causing mayhem to other people, especially Zari, it's not the right way to heal.
I'm not gonna hold you. I don't think I can review that show. I started watching it last night with my homegirl. I watched 3 episodes. And let me just give you a rundown of how I feel right now. I don't want to accuse nobody, but I believe somebody who's been cheated on a lot is on some type of medication that's not legal. Because, and I don't even think I want to call it medication. I'm just call it substance. Because the amount of head movement while describing situations is crazy. And the time she would switch characters, because you show up to somebody's wedding talking smack about their wedding, and you have the nerve to get up at said wedding to give a speech? Huh? And then you talked about how Swanky, you know, you don't really know where you stand with Swanky or whatever, but he had, you know, said hey to you when you got to the wedding. You have was it lunch with Fantana, talked mess about Swanky. The next event, you see Swanky, you're all hugged up, talking about, oh, hey, boo. And then when you're confronted, you're upset that people are coming at you, but he's like, ma'am, you've been talking smack about them. Do you just not remember? Were you on something for not remembering? And then Fantana and Diamond. I don't know who has convinced Diamond that he is Spawn. Because he moves like he looks like Method Man, but we see what he looks like. And Fantana is a ditzy bird because you've been told that that man has different girlfriends, dates different people. He tells you he's not dating nobody. You take his word. Talking about, he knows I like compliments. Girl, so a man can compliment you and that's it? That's all you need? And then Zari, you went to find the youngest man you could find to marry for what does she call herself? Queen? Or the boss lady? You just wanted another son? You could have adopted. Like, what was it? DJ Naked? He is yet to marry that girl. What we doing? Swinky, the walk is just gonna walk. I don't understand because he said he went to therapy to recover from a narcissistic friend. Who is a narcissistic friend? Was that Annie? Because it can't be Annie if the first time you saw her, you all hugged up on her. That just gives fake. Are you fully healed now? Who else is there? Leah? Whoever was arguing with Fantana. That man likes every woman that walks in. He has no preference. Oh my God, you a woman and you walking and you can breathe. He likes you. Sir. And then the new babe, I don't remember her name. You a +1 to someone's wedding and you decide to strut your stuff in the middle of their wedding. And speaking of that wedding, I'm sorry. For the boss lady, that wedding was not giving me anything unless they just redid the wedding for the show because I was like, is this it? This what you did as your wedding? Oh. But yeah, I can't review that show because I don't even know what's going on. Like I'm sitting there watching the show confused on what I'm watching, but I can't stop watching because, you know, I already started. But none of the sequences is making sense right now. And also the fact that Diamond really sat there and said that he could get Zari this quick. Who has boosted this man's head up? I want to know. But you know, I don't know if I can review it because, I mean, what am I going to review? I'm just going to be talking smack about everybody. But my biggest takeaway is that Annie is not okay. True? Annie, are you okay? Oh, Annie, are you? But you know, on some real shit, I don't think she's okay. She don't need to be on that show at all. But yeah, I'm only 3 episodes in, but I don't know I can't recap this because I guess I just did my thoughts. But individual recaps, what am I going to recap? They're not doing nothing in these shows. They're just sitting around and arguing.
I thought this show is about young, famous, and African. Why are you bringing in fakes? Why are you bringing in people who can't explain what they do? Why are you bringing in people who need medical intervention, some kind of help in form of mental or psychiatric help? Make it make sense to me because I don't get it. I've been watching this show for the last 3 years, but this is the first time I'm talking about it. This season got me really irritated. At first, I was just watching this show to laugh at it, like their folly and whatever they're doing. But now I'm beginning to see like some people don't mean well for Africa. If you really mean well for Africa, like the producers and directors of the show, you vet some people before you put them on screen, because the world is watching. People in diaspora are watching. You should put in people with evidence that they've succeeded somewhere, or use them as inspiration for other young Africans. You would be concerned about the kind of things you put out there for people to watch. Some people clearly on that show are not well. We all have our demons we are fighting with behind closed doors. But some people do not deserve to be on this show. I'm not going to call names, but if you know, you know. Some people need help. Like, I don't know what kind of help they need, but clearly you can see from the touching of their hands and the way they get agitated. I know what those signs are, and any reasonable person that is watching this show would have noticed it too. You know if they are not well. I don't know why you still put them on screen. Probably to embarrass Africa. I don't know, but it doesn't make sense, and you should do better. This platform should be used to encourage young Africans that they can make it. There's still a market out there. There's still untapped opportunities out there in Africa, and people, nobody can be somebody because of the numerous opportunities in Africa. But you're not using your platform for that. And this is to Netflix. Why are you using your platform to promote mediocrity? If you mean well for Africa, you would do better. You won't allow this. You won't let the world see that this is what Africa is, or these are the young and famous, because clearly it's not. There's still real entrepreneurs out there. There's still young entrepreneurs, African. There's still people who have made real legacy and have achieved something. But anyway, I won't blame them. You won't see them on this platform. And to those who feel they're somebody and they still went on that platform to get disrespected, it's not anybody's fault if you are disrespected. If you're a queen, you should stay on your throne. You should know where you need to be. You can't be anywhere. You can't go where certain things are happening and don't expect to be disrespected. And somehow I feel like some of these stars, they deliberately get angry, agitated for some reason. I don't know if it's to make a point, like, but it doesn't make sense to me. You could do stuff, you could say things, you could have conversation without body shaming, without insulting, without career shaming, family shaming. We all make our success in different ways. I just expected better. You should put real people who have achieved something, made a name for themselves with evidence. We can see it. Not those who made their success by being the spotlight, pushing babies. I'm currently watching a reality show from another country, and I've seen women who are encouraging each other to, like, oh, let's go into business. They're using that platform to show, oh, this is, we don't just sit around, we do something. And that is what I expected of this show. This is now my business. I talk about movies, I talk about shows. I'm going to talk about this in the next season. I'm still going to watch it. I'm still going to watch the stupidity, but I expect to see something better, some kind of reform, some kind of vetting of people that come on this show, and come with evidence, and come and talk about things that will edify people, things that will encourage and inspire people. Not this BS. We can do better. If this is about African, you have the interest of African at heart, then you should really promote the image of Africa, what you put out there for the world to see. I've said my piece.
One thing Young, Famous and African has really made me realize is how frustrating it is for you to be surrounded by a bunch of spineless, stupid people. And I feel like that is the entire stress that Nadia is going through in that show. I want to start off with saying that everybody on that show is mad. There is nobody that is actually completely sane. The difference is they gather the ones that have already entered the road, and the ones that are about to enter the road, and the ones that are still in the house getting crazy, all in one show. And it's so frustrating to see, because I don't even know who I want to start with. Let me start with my girl Fantana. Girl, you're so pretty that I've tried to look past your stupidity. But what the hell is this character? What is happening? There's nothing more annoying than when you see a baddie acting stupid for someone that looks like that. And whatever you depict that as, that's your business. Don't make that our problem, please. You want to tell me that such a hot city babe claims that she knows what she's doing, but this man will open his mouth and hardly say anything, and you're already swoon. So when Nadia told her half jokingly that she wanted to stop being friends with her, I was wishing she completely meant it. Because is it until the girlfriend that they say he has in another country comes and slaps you in your face before you now agree that yes, what people are saying is true? Because I don't get it. Even Kefi tried to open your eyes to the nonsense that you are inside, but you said no. Do you know how I was so shook when I saw you walk through that restaurant door and you walked in on a date with your man, someone that you claim is your man, and you are in an open relationship with that should be honest with you? He's on a date with someone who was just newly introduced to your friend group, and when this woman asked him what both of you were, he opened his mouth to say, "Why smashing?" And then he opened his mouth to tell you that he said that you are smashing. And not only the slaps not fly, you have the audacity to come and pretend like, oh, you're annoyed with him, you're angry with him, blah, 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 blah. Only for you to come to a bowling alley where he invited you to come and talk about the issue. And then his entire premise for calling you was to tell you that Kefi is trying to come between both of you and trying to ruin what you people have because he feels you and you feel him. And then in that moment, you ask him, actually, what do we have? What are we? And this man opens his mouth to say he feels you. He continues to say, I am feeling you and you are feeling me. And not only did you not stand on getting the answer that you needed, you now carried your two left legs and walked to your friend to tell them, oh, it's not like as if he really did anything, like I caught him red-handed doing anything. He was maybe just trying to get to know her. This is why I say don't put your mouth in lovers' matter. Allow them enter it by themselves. You'll be trying to get somebody out of a pit. You don't know that they're actually digging to go deeper. They should leave her inside there. If I'm going to be very honest with you guys, I actually skipped season 2. I don't know what the whole beef between Squanky and Annie about the phone call or the voice note, but what I hear is that she apologized to him in season 2. So why did she come and start bringing it up? Because her daughter was asked about it in school, saying that, oh, now her family is involved, so he has to prove that she actually said what he said she said. But you apologized about it. That is, if she apologized. Someone let me know in the comments if she did. Annie in this show is the perfect depiction of someone who keeps putting their hand in fire and then complaining that nobody's helping them to get their hand out of the fire. Because you keep opening your mouth and making problems with everybody, and then everyone has a problem with you, rightfully so, but then you are trying to make it seem like they just hate you for no reason. But we even skip some of the things she did on that show because not really necessary to get into. But where I knew she was an issue was when she was having that lunch with Ini, and Ini asked her, okay, so if everyone has an issue with you, forget them. Why Squanky? And she opened her mouth to say, why are you asking me why Squanky? Why are you not asking Squanky? Why Annie? Who is sitting in front of her right now? Are you slow? Who is sitting right in front of Ini right now? Is it not you? Is it not you that is sitting in front of her that she will ask the question? Why couldn't you have depicted the question as, why would Squanky out of everyone have a problem with you? Why did you depict it as, why do you have a problem with Squanky? Do you see how she's the issue? Because you are picking at straws just to avoid accountability, which was literally the same thing she did at that party where she was not going to talk to everyone. Her plan was everybody will come one by one. She'll go and tell them, hey, okay, I'm so sorry about what happened. Kiss and make up, and everything is fine. But Nadia was not having it because you cannot be so annoying to me and be mean and come at me at a wedding and I was silent throughout the whole thing. Only for you to want to come and tell me hi at an event like you never did anything. An event that you all lied to me about. Because honestly, Nadia did not have to be there. If you were not planning to do the thing that you were supposed to do, which was properly apologize to everyone, why did you call them there? And then when Ini tried to help her, she was like, oh, Ini was rushing her. See? Also avoiding accountability. Her character really just stressed me out because it was as if they were talking to somebody that does not listen. Surprisingly enough, I love Squanky Jerry in this season. It was like the drama, but not really the drama. I'm not gonna lie, I missed Kanye this season. I missed seeing a lot of her. But seeing her a bit was quite refreshing. DJ Naked pisses me off because he's an enabler. And he's the kind of person who does not know how to tell his friends the truth. Him and Diamond are just two dumb bitches telling each other exactly. And you can just tell that he has some commitment issues. And I'm not trying to say every single person that has gone through a divorce probably has some commitment issues. But if someone has gone through a divorce twice, I would try to think that it is okay to presume that they probably is some commitment concern. This is why even after he proposed to Kay after their whole thing, I was just like, now it just feels like she forced him to do it. Like he didn't do it because he wanted to. And I'm just like, girl, are you sure that's something that you want? I don't know, maybe that's just me. I have a love-hate relationship with Zari. I like the fact that she knows how to push people's buttons, but I also hate the fact that she knows how to push people's buttons. Because sometimes you can just sit there, look pretty, drink your wine and be fine. And he showed me die. Say those texts that Shuaib was very concerned about are real. I don't know, but Diamond just doesn't give that he has the brain power to lie that kind of lie. I feel like it's there, but he just does not want to expose it, and she will not expose it. But we all know that those texts are there. Oga Surrogacy, I keep forgetting his name for some reason. Louis, that's his name. I don't know how someone can be so tone deaf and always apologizing for things that could just be avoidable. You're calling someone to help you vet ladies that will help you carry your child. Someone that you just met 5 minutes ago. Forget the fact that she even knows about surrogacy. What does she know about you? How is she supposed to help you figure out who is perfect enough to carry your child? His actions just kept giving, you could have just avoided this. You could have just shut up. You could have just done what you wanted to do by yourself. But then he keeps involving other people, and that's how his problems keep starting. So many of them on this show are just a train wreck, and it's just like, damn. Anyway, when is season 4 coming out, please?
Oh my god, I'm waiting for season 4 to like, oh my god. Please go down in the comment section and let me know if you're watching the show and what you think about the show. Go down in the comment section, share your thoughts, but please Be respectful as always. You're on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a very respectful way, okay? So be respectful. And guys, sorry, I'm just going to keep my hands like this because I burnt my hand with hot oil. So this finger is killing me. So I'm just cooling it off with this ice drink. Okay. So anyway, yes, my daughter. Personally, I love this show because, like the last creator said, this show is a whole wreck, and just be ready. Like, if you want to laugh, if you want to be stressed out, if you want to crack up, like if you want to be annoyed, this is the show to just watch. So for me, I have a couple of notes. I'm going to post like a raw reaction when I was watching it live. I filmed that, but I'm not going to post it here. I'll post it to my other channel, hopefully tomorrow. Anyway, what's it called? First off, Annie, like let me share my own thought on everybody character and what they did. First of all, Annie, I would say yes, Annie and what's her name? Zari kind of carried the entire show this season. But Annie, like, she just, like everybody's saying, she does not want to own accountability. And I feel like everybody's saying, something is off with Annie. And everybody knows it has everything to do with Two-Face, and the fact that Two-Face just keep on embarrassing her over and over again. And I feel like because of so much drag she got from season 1 and season 2, that's the main reason Two-Face did not really appear on this one. Because I feel like season 1 and season 2, Two-Face was almost coming off like, okay, I want to support my wife, let me show my face and give support. But with a lot of drag and lose guard in the season. Guys, if you haven't seen 1 and 2, just go watch it, because it will make sense why it makes sense to you why Annie is Annie. Like, what led her to this point, even though what led her to this point started like 20 something years ago. But Annie clearly, she's in a toxic relationship, and what do you expect from somebody in a toxic relationship? They will avoid accountability, they will be delulu, they'll blame everybody else for their problem but themselves. And I just feel like she's just self-destructive with her going to talk trash about somebody and then expect somebody you just talk trash about to back you up, to have your back. Like, I don't understand. And Zari, that table talk they had that Zari read her to filter, telling her about her relationship and how her husband, da-da-da-da-da. I feel like Zari see a lot of herself in Annie, and that's why there's nothing Annie does. After Zari hot up, Zari is ready to forgive her and want Annie to listen to her. I feel like Zari has probably been in that Momo place, but not as long as Annie. Or probably she has, because Zari has grown-up children too. So I feel like Zari can empathize and sympathize with what Annie is going through because she has been on that journey. So, yeah. So, Zari, okay, let's even talk about Zari. Zari picked the youngest boy that's almost his son's age. And I get it. Annie was just running her mouth on her wedding, which was not in a place to run her mouth about Zari and Zari's husband, how young it is. But you're the boss lady. Like, I don't know. I expect what. I love Zari anyway, because she's one of those ladies that she said what she said. She won it with her full chest. I just love her because she doesn't hold back on what she wants to say and all that. I like, because that's the type of woman I am. Like, I'll look you in the face and I'll tell you what I want to tell you. Like, so I like Zari. She comes off. Fantana. That girl needs skin. And there's already shades already going about her, like, oh, well, who knows her song? Because she said she's the best female rapper in Ghana. But I don't know, I'm from Nigeria. I don't know any of her songs though. But the girl is, sorry to say, I hate when I call a woman dumb, but she's dumb. She's so male-centered. She's so dululu that she really, like, and the crazy is that, you know, those men-centered women that knows that this man don't like you, this man don't want you, this man does not want to fuck with you, but you're just pushing yourself on him because you just want to have him. Or you've psych yourself, you dulu yourself to that point where you feel like you can change him. That's the point. She feels like she can change Diamond. And Diamond knows exactly what he's doing. Diamond is the most conniving, diabolical person ever because he knows exactly what he's doing. He does not give two fuck about anybody or even Fanta. He does not. And the fact that she just keep going on and on and on and on, like, the way she thinks and the way she sees Diamond, like, really stresses me out. Like, I can't stand that. Like, I want Nadia to just cut her off at this point because she cannot be saved at this point. Honestly, she cannot be saved. Who is there? Kanye, I miss Kanye on this show, even though she shows here and there, come off and on. I really miss Kanye because I feel like Kanye is like the mother that holds the entire group together. So I miss Kanye, like honestly. And it seems like she's going through a lot because she kind of opened up like, yeah, she's going through a lot. She's not fine. I really hope she's fine. I really hope she's doing well. But it was really refreshing seeing her and her showing up for Nadia the way she did. I feel like that is what friends should do. That is what people should do, like always step in for your friends, always looking. In fact, she was the only reason why I cried in the entire season. She and Nadia, the way she showed up, that is how I want my friends to show up for me. That is how I want to show up for my friends. So that was very beautiful to see Kanye shows up like that. Nadia is going through it, and I can only imagine what she's going through, but she's still putting it together. So that's why I understand when she's calling Annie out, like how everybody's making excuses for poor behavior and does not want to hold Annie accountable for her action, because she could as well come off and say, you know what, she's going through a lot. Everybody knew she's going through a lot, but she's not crashing out. But Annie, nobody even know why she's crashing out, but she's saying that, oh, it's because she had miscarriage. She had miscarriage last year of twins and all that. I get it. Miscarriage can be very difficult. I've experienced it. It can be very difficult on your mental state and all that. But that doesn't make you to be like crazy. Something is off. Like something is really off with Annie. So Nadia, I kind of understand Nadia's frustration, like, because you're not the only one going through things. Everybody's going through something, but everybody's keeping it together. So get your shit together and stop causing problems and disrespecting and talking bad about people. If you know you don't have anything good to say, just hush it. So I love what how Nadia handled the whole situation and all that. Louis is just a child. Louis is just looking for love. When I say, I'm looking for love in all the wrong places just to find someone who's gonna raise the heart. That's what Louis just come across to me. Louis is just looking for family, looking for who is going to love him for him. And that's what it is. He's a child, like literally. He's a child that was just cast away by his family. And it is what it is. And he just needs to go to therapy. That's what I feel like. He needs to go to therapy. What is Zari's husband's name? I can't even remember his name. That you will explain your emotions. That he seems very mature though, but he will always feel insecure around Diamond, and it is what it is. You're a child. You're too young to be with Zari. So whatever way you're going to feel insecure, and Zari is still going to talk to you like she's your big sister. Either way, you are her husband. Period. Who is left? Diamond is just sick. Diamond really thinks he's the shit. Why he doesn't know, like, really you're nothing. Who am I leaving? Kifiwe is just, she's beautiful. I don't like people that judge people just because somebody tells you about the person, then you just kind of rule the person out. But I feel like Kifiwe have an underlying issue with Zari before coming on the show, because the way she just, I don't like Zari. She's two-faced. Zari hasn't even done anything to you that make you call her a two-faced. So, I don't know. But she's pretty. She's very stylish. Love her style. And, yeah. But I didn't understand the part where she came and she was crying about her divorce. Really? Anyway, I don't know. Like, I don't really have much to say about that. And they're calling her out for getting married for content. Like, it is what, like, I don't know. I don't even know what to say about that storyline, because it is what it is. Like, if she does, okay. If she does not, okay. It's her life. Like, please take a chill. Naked. DJ Naked. Like, that man just gave, what's her name? Oh, why am I forgetting her name? His fiance. I can't remember her name right now. He just gave her a shut up ring and she took it. Because that man knows he's not ready for marriage. Maybe they're going to be like Lord of the Ring. He's not going to marry her. And even if you marry her, that thing will not. It's not as if I'm swearing for her, because that man does not want to marry you, babe. And it has been written all over. He has dance around it until you want to leave. And that's what they do. When they know you want to leave, they give you that thing that will make you stay. They just keep looping you in. And that's exactly what he did with that proposal. He doesn't like you. Who am I missing out? I think I've talked about everybody. So that's my thing. The show is really crazy. Love the show. So let me know if you're watching the show and what you think about the show, and share some of your thoughts down in the comment section, okay? Yeah, I'm just going to leave it here because I gave detail episode by episode review on the video I'm going to post tomorrow on my other channel, on my beauty channel. So go subscribe to that channel. Okay, I'll link it down in the description box. Okay, yeah. So anyway, guys, go ahead and share your thoughts. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversations. So go on and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see, and that will be you supporting this channel and this guy. Yeah, so go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces. I can even do it. Deuces.